Alright, when AI is wrong, part 3, Pharmacy Edition. Look what I stumbled across in Safari. Acetylcholine reversal is achieved using neostigmine or Sigamidex. Flabbergasted. This is acetylcholine. It is a depolarizing neuromuscular junction blocker. It is a paralytic. It paralyzes you. We use it for RSI or rapid sequence intubation. We paralyze you to make it easier for the intubation process. Let's pull out my notes from school. Depolarizing means that it activates the channel and actually causes depolarization and desensitization. And then flaccid paralysis. Holy hell, what is this? This is Sigamidex. Remember, the AI overview thought that we could use Sigamidex to reverse acetylcholine. Sigamidex is FDA approved to reverse neuromuscular junction blockers, specifically rocuronium and vecuronium. Roc and vec are non-depolarizing blockers. They block the receptor versus acting on it. So how does Sigamidex work? It sequesters aminosteroid neuromuscular junction blockers, aka gobbles them up. When the paralytic is basically encapsulated, it cannot block the receptor and cause paralysis. Thus, it's a reversal agent. Acetylcholine is not an aminosteroid. Sigamidex will not reverse acetylcholine. This is rocuronium. It is an aminosteroid. Same thing with vecuronium. This is pancuronium. Technically, Sigamidex can reverse pancuronium as well, although not an FDA-approved indication. Last, let's look at Nimbex or cisaccharium. Look at this structure. Not an aminosteroid, so you can deduce that Sigamidex will not work on this either. This is why it's important to know how drugs work. Next, chat told me that aprepitant is not available as an IV formulation. Aprepitant is a neurokinin 1 receptor antagonist. It's used for nausea and vomiting, sometimes post-op, and then also for chemo-induced nausea and vomiting. If you go on Medscape, you can see how aprepitant comes. Capsule, oral suspension, and an injectable as an IV emulsion. Again, ChatGPT said it didn't come IV. That's not true. Here it is right here. An injectable emulsion for intravenous administration. And then chat went on about fosaprepitant, how that was formulated because of its poor aqueous solubility. This is aprepitant. Sometimes you can tell by the structure if it's going to be hydrophilic or lipophilic. You can also tell by its log P value. A log P of 4.8 is lipophilic. So aprepitant does have poor aqueous solubility in water. This is fosaprepitant. Added a phosphate group here. If you watch my pro-drug video, we create pro-drugs, meaning drugs that metabolize into the active form, for a bunch of different reasons. One being to improve aqueous solubility. Some other reasons are to improve taste, decrease pain at the ejection site, improve oral absorption, or sustain a duration of action. So I said, yeah, it does come as an IV, Synvanti. And ChatGPT was like, you're right! Aprepitant comes as IV. The switch up is crazy.